to you guys.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. The Raging Cajuns ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Running inside, it's Butler. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes a connection. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, it's Butler. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to the run, and he's wrestled to the ground.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Brown will throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisiana offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. A 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. The give is to Smith. Breaks into the open. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. The offense changing the play. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. And the Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone.
Ready? 2-14 close. 2-14 close. Bam, bam, bam. Get hot.
The give to the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a 3rd down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. 1st and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession, and force a field goal.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. They've got him working run, but they're going to throw it. Trying to find the end zone, and he will take it. Touchdown, Cajuns!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Using his legs, it's Butler. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Brown wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Gets caught downfield. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Wants to throw on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 31.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out. But he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. To the air on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise. Continued.
Got a little grass. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Winfield. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. Just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
Into the secondary on the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And how nice is it to have an eraser at the quarterback spot? First down, you get sacked, lose a bunch of yards. In a more difficult situation, you call a pass to try to attack the secondary, but he's got the ability to do this. Just pull it down, get all those positive yards back, and then some.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Gets the back moving. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they've got to tackle better on the back end.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Here's the pressure. Got the first down himself. Gets the slide, got the first down with his feet.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Scanning the field, it's Winfield. Dangerous screen into traffic. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the ground, it's Rockwell. Could be an alley. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of bounds after a very productive play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. In the red area, it's Smith. Got enough space. Can't White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Butler. Takes a pass to Martin. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Brown wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Wiles. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. The give on the option. Makes his man miss. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Panthers!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pick off! What a play by this defense. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Under fire. Fires downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. Picks up the first down. Great move. Now he's got room. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Brown will throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Just about set to get this second half underway. on the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, the Panthers head coach told me their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With the lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
And that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out, let's pound the rock, pound the football, and really threaten this defense and force them to have to tackle us.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to...
Makes the catch and he's free. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sampson. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
To hand to the running back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Rockwell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia State sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver who is having a...
Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Gets it out quickly. Racing to the right. At the 30.
picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Snowed under by the defense.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Winfield. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Smith. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Smith takes the handoff. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Rushes on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd.
But field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Looking to buy time. Here is he throws.
someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the third. He goes right back to the air. He's going to take off. Can't get him to the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run the gun. The running back has it.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Might have a chance. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Butler. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now on 2nd down. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Brown wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Makes the grab in their space. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he can advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Under fire. Gets open down the middle. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Here's the return. Smacks him with the stiff arm. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking for room. It's Rockwell. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Offense with jumbo personnel. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cajuns! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's Butler. Shakes off the defender. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. The give is to Smith. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.